Blink once, and you'll miss the craziest moments. Industrial crushers devour everything: cars, wood, steel, and concrete, with insane speed and unstoppable force. This isn't just destruction, it's adrenaline-charged recycling, taken to a whole new level.
Cars getting crushed. Get down here.
For many, watching classic cars get crushed feels heartbreaking. Yet in reality, preservation is costly, and not every car is worth restoring. Once compacted, they enter a new cycle, shipped to foundries, purified, and reborn as fresh products. The contrast between preservation and recycling shows how humanity decides to use limited resources wisely. A 45,000 OLB steel coil weighs nearly 20 tons, about 10 times heavier than a mid-size sedan. Few know these giant coils are used in making cars, refrigerators, oil pipelines, and many other heavy industries. Side by side with a car, it displays a staggering scale of power that the human eye alone can hardly comprehend. The VTN Shear CI113,000 delivers 1,300 tons of cutting force, powered by a Fiat 190. Its hydraulic jaws slice through truck frames like butter. Engineers designed the frequency cycle to balance efficiency and safety, reminding workers protective gear is never optional. Imagine throwing a massive H-beam into the Squallow 3000 and timing how fast it falls apart. This isn't just work. It feels like an industrial challenge show. The angled cut makes steel collapse like cardboard, leaving viewers jaw-dropped at the power. Watching the GF4000 crush, full cars isn't just destruction, it's recycling. Instead of rusting in junkyards, metal is reborn for new bridges, trains, and appliances. This cycle saves mining resources, lowers emissions, and proves heavy industry can still push towards sustainability. Comtech started in Austria in the late 1980s, tackling composting challenges. The Crambo was born from that era, a slow-speed shredder tough enough for stumps. Over decades, it evolved into today's flagship, proving how long-term engineering vision reshapes entire recycling industries worldwide.
Here's the control panel.
The Al John LC90, powered by a Cummins 6BT 5.9 diesel engine, uses a 20x7x7.5 crushing bed with hydraulic landing gear. Remote controls allow precise operations, while onboard compressors handle consistent pressure. Science here is torque, leverage, and controlled force at work. Every ton of PP raffia or polythene shredded here means less plastic choking rivers and landfills. By converting filthy packaging into reusable granules, Maxine India Machinery turns waste into resource. Recycling on this scale not only saves money, it safeguards community health and environment. A homemade jaw crusher often includes a safety spring system, allowing hard objects like steel to pass without damaging the machine. Few know this simple detail greatly extends machine lifespan and reduces repair costs. It's a key design principle still kept in modern crushers. Compared with traditional multi-operator cutters, Eco Extractor 63 does the job faster and safer. While old machines stall on reinforced 63-inch OTR tires, this US design handles 10 tires an hour. Remote control operation proves why newer tech outpaces outdated methods in recycling efficiency. Man, that crunch gave chills. The Untha 4-shaft shredder ripped plastic like paper. Everyone's thinking the same. How can something this tough sound so satisfying? Insane power with addictive vibes. Definitely a replay-worthy moment. Atlas Copco HB2500, weighing 2,500 kg, uses 155mm tool diameter with auto control, reducing vibrations while maximizing excavation performance. Cars are designed to protect people in collisions, but against heavy machinery like the Case W30, even tough steel shells turn fragile. Few realize that once crushed, a car retains only about 25% of its original bulk, with the rest stripped of non-recyclable materials. Behind every crushed copper pipe is a worker keeping industries alive. The McIntyre 5025 SB isn't just machinery, it's job security for scrapyards, livelihoods for families, and cleaner neighborhoods. It shows how even discarded metal can create human value far beyond recycling plants. Imagine tossing a mountain of bottles at the Dragon Shred DS401 Fifth Zoo. Could it keep up with 600 kilograms every hour? Fans love daring these industrial beasts. The crunching sound alone feels like a challenge completed, turning recycling into oddly thrilling entertainment. Behind every tower lie stories. Families once lived on Red Road, watching their home reduced to rubble. Workers sweating with ropes and machines honor that memory, dismantling carefully instead of reckless blasting. Watching a KB 700 crush granite feels like a paradox, part terrifying, part oddly satisfying. The way steel jaws chew through stone sparks primal fear, yet leaves viewers mesmerized. Maybe that's why crushing videos get replayed. Raw destruction that strangely soothes the human mind. Behind every load fed into the quad, Q100 stands a crew of workers sorting, feeding, maintaining. Their job isn't glamorous, but it's vital, turning yesterday's trash into tomorrow's energy. This machine is powerful, but the human commitment behind it makes the story real. The Brooks 1300 RT is truck-mounted, enabling mobility between logging sites. Few realize this cuts raw wood transport costs by up to 40%. Since logs are processed on-site and only lighter, easier to store wood chips are hauled to factories. Forget Cookie Monster, this is Steel Monster. The Squallow 2000 chomps cars faster than a teenager crushes pizza. It's America's ultimate junkyard diet plan. Less fat, more scrap. Honestly, even your crush rejecting texts can't compete with how fast this beast crushes. Ulster shredders from Northern Ireland slice metal using dual shafts spinning at 40 RPM. Torque reaches 100,000 Newtons, turning kinetic energy into clean cuts. This principle shows why low-speed shredding avoids sparks while maximizing output. The Hamel VB650 DIS runs twin diesel engines pushing around 350 horsepower, creating torque strong enough to shear timber boards into fibers. Its slow-speed rotor avoids sparks, making it safer for dry wood. That's applied physics turning mass into manageable recycling feed. A ZMK40 priced near $90,000 isn't cheap, but operators recover cost fast by recycling metals, plastics, and wood into sellable raw. Each ton shredded cuts landfill fees, boosts resale value, and keeps supply chains fueled. That's business efficiency disguised as destruction. Imagine the RJ205600 upgraded with AI sensors reading torque shifts in real time. Automation would adjust hydraulic pressure, sharpen blades with robotic arms, and cut energy use by 30%. Future shredders could become smart recyclers, not just brute metal crushers. Lion Shredder Evo runs twin electric motors delivering high torque at low RPM, ideal for plastic reels and mats. Built by Nihama Ironworks to Japan standards, it shows why dual-shaft shredders beat light-duty machines. Precision blades boost lifespan and efficiency. The GF4000 is more than metal crushing. It mirrors life. Old cars die, reborn as raw steel. Just like people, sometimes you break to rebuild stronger. Destruction here isn't an end, it's recycling's promise that endings can birth entirely new beginnings. The M140 shreds tires like a shark tearing through seals. Slow, relentless, nothing escapes those rotating jaws. Watching rubber chunks scatter feels like nature's storm, brutal but cleansing, breaking down the old so something new emerges. Polyurethane modules in wet screening are 3 times more wear-resistant than steel. Few know their elasticity prevents screen clogging, keeping water and material flow consistent and efficient. A chipper like NHS 300F costs around $25,000, but forestry crews recover fast. Selling wood chips for biomass or pulp offsets fuel and blade costs. In recycling chains, every ton processed means profit and reduced landfill fees. The operator leans on the Cat 980 joystick, feeding stone into the SBR2. He jokes about the screen being hungrier than his kids, yet knows every ton processed means cleaner sites, lower costs, and steady work for his crew. Every rebar crushed by this 200 kWh machine avoids landfill overflow, processing 10 tons an hour. Instead of rusting piles contaminating soil, the scrap re-enters circulation, proving recycling isn't waste. It's an investment in cleaner communities. This compactor's 200 kV motor drives hydraulic cylinders, delivering massive torque at low RPM. Hardened steel rollers crush the bed frame like butter, surpassing industry safety standards while maximizing durability and efficiency. Every bumper crushed inside the Lion Evo mirrors life's cycle, endings transforming into beginnings. Plastic destroyed becomes raw matter reborn. The shredder whispers a lesson. Even what seems ruined can return with new purpose. In industry, as in life, destruction seeds renewal. This machine devours drums like sharks tearing prey, jaws of hardened steel snapping relentlessly. The wash feels like rain after a storm, cleansing debris, leaving ocean-like clarity in metal recovery. There's something oddly satisfying watching PVC pipes collapse under 4 spinning shafts. The brain feels both scared and thrilled, like watching chaos controlled with perfect engineering precision. The Okada OD120R runs 360-degree rotation with 19 tons weight class. Its hardened steel jaws grip like titanium claws, powered by high-pressure hydraulics, pure Japanese engineering muscle in recycling fields. Destruction can be terrifying, yet strangely beautiful. These shredders prove that even chaos can create value. If you enjoy this dangerous beauty, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell to support us.